Yo, what's up? What's really good? It's your boy, Brandon Brevon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. Well, today we doing a thing called Sports Plus Life Talking Ish. I've done it before, don't do it that often, but Sports Plus Life Talking Ish is simple. I'm not going to have no background music. I'm not going to have no sound effects. It's just me, and today, Cousin David talking ish. What up, boy?
Konnichiwa, bitches. If anybody talks ish, it's me.
Yeah, there you go. Konnichiwa, bitches. All right, well, today's topic. Today, if you guys listened to the actual podcast last week, at the end, we were talking about Deshaun Watson. And today...
Pee-pee shower.
You said what?
It's a habitual dick shower.
Yes, that was the word that everybody was hitting me up laughing about. It was like he called him a habitual dick shower. But today it's supposed to be the actual disciplinary trial, if you will. I thought it would be over by now because it's damn near 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So what do you think the ultimate outcome of this disciplinary hearing will be, sir?
Look. First of all, I want to start by saying if somebody in Congress or somebody in that motherfucking trial calls him a habitual dick shower, I want royalties. That's what I want to start off by saying. I want royalties. I need cash. Yo, look. All right. So as far as the NFL, I've been hearing talks about suspensions for 8 games, and I've been hearing as extreme as a year.
As a year, yeah. And what the NFL, what is supposed to be recommended, and I don't understand how you do that. But what is to be recommended is a year suspension. That is the recommendation suspension for Deshaun Watson. Right. Do you think that's going to happen?
Look, like you said, I don't know how you recommend a year. Like, there's never been a case like this. How you recommend a year? Like, there's been a rule book out for this type of shit before. Like, how you recommend, like, oh, yeah, so you show your dick to a bunch of bitches. Yeah, you get automatic in the year. No time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do I think it's going to happen? I've been reading up a lot about it, and I know that it's going to come down to the commissioner. He's going to be the final authority on the joint. So even after counsel and everything, they waive their verdict and everything, he's going to have the final say-so. Do I think it'll happen? Yeah, honestly and truly.
Now, he
could appeal the decision. He has all rights to appeal it.
Right. And that's the next question I was going to ask.
He could appeal.
Do you think he'll appeal and get it reduced to maybe like 10 games or 12 games?
After that, the season already over with. He done lost so much damn money from the season. He's not getting paid.
Well, remember, his base salary for next season, for this season coming up, is only $1.5 million.
Oh, man, he missed out on $1.5 million. Man, if I had $1.5 million right now, I'd put it in a pool and swim in it. Seriously, he's missing $1.5 million. That nigga would probably wipe his ass with $1.5 million.
Shit, but niggas like us, $1.5 million, that's life-changing.
That's niggas, literally. It's $1.5 million, bro. It's over. Wrap it up when you got to do nothing else.
I would work for myself. I would just have my own business. But yeah, I wouldn't be working for nobody else.
True. That's $1.5 million. $1.5 million. He ready to bust a gasket. He ready to be like Michael Vick brother and go hit up a couple of lick stuffs.
Oh Lord, no. He's not gonna be like Marcus Vick. You know why? Because the rest of his $228.5 million is guaranteed
for the following season.
For the following rest of that contract, yeah.
For the rest of the contract. So he's gonna sit this year out, not make any money, and for the rest of his contract, how many years did he sign him for? What, 4?
I believe 4, yeah.
So 4 years, you guaranteed $230 million. This season, you get nothing. Sit on your ass, don't make nothing for another year, because you already didn't play last season.
Right.
This season,
but he did get paid. He did get paid though last season.
He got paid last season. Yeah, they didn't touch no money last season. So he got his money. Hopefully he saved it. Hopefully he didn't trick it up and buy a golden poodle or something like that.
Lawyers, man. You got to pay them lawyers.
You got to pay these
and hush money
for these other broads that he's selling with.
Right. Because that's the crazy thing about it is that the day after we did the podcast and we talked about it, it was reported that he had settled with 20 of the 24 cases.
See, that was my thing. I think he was just trying to do this. I'm trying to envision in my head, why were you just all of a sudden trying to settle all this? And I was thinking he was going to try to present it to the NFL like, all right, look, I settled all these cases, so there's really no case against me, so let's call it a day. I learned my lesson. Now let me play.
Well, he settled, but there's still 4 other cases where women said they weren't going to settle. So he's
got to get more money out of him.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, to me, that's exactly why he settled, because the season is coming up. You're about to have mini camps are about to start, and you didn't want this looming over your head. I guess you figure, okay, yeah, I settled these cases. Like you said, let me play. But I don't think it's going to be that simple.
Now, I'm not saying that, these women out here, those women that he offended, are not in their rights to do that. Yes, if they don't want to settle and take the little bit of change that he given them, then yeah, obviously take his ass to court. Because look, he wrong. Plain and simple, he wrong. He knew what he did, and that's just fucked up. Plain and simple.
What I want to know is, and this is why I've just been waiting for the outcome of the disciplinary hearing, is what can he say to convince anybody that what he did wasn't wrong when you got 26 different cases on 66 different incidents of sexual misconduct? Like, what do you think he could say to them?
Look, honestly, there isn't. He just need to let his lawyer, hopefully he got him a good one, and he just sit there with his hands in his lap and shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There's nothing you can say. Like, one time, all right, it shouldn't have happened. Mistakes happen. 2 times, all right, you're straddling the fence now, bro. You starting to look like a little creepy right now. 3 times, all right, you're pushing it. You're really pushing it. We're trying to make it look like you're a good dude. 26 times, oh, bro, you going out looking for trouble.
Right.
You looking for some shit.
Right.
26 times, bro, you overboard. You ODing right now.
And now, there have been lawsuits filed against the Houston Texans, basically saying that they enabled his behavior because, every pro team has a team masseuse. So he, so he refused. He refused the services of the team masseuse. But they say
he refused the services of the in-house joint and went elsewhere.
Went straight to Instagram.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
What they saying, the Houston Texans knew about. I mean, they provided him with areas to have these quote unquote massages. So now they're under a lawsuit.
Look, this whole trial is going to come down to really just how the NFL is being governed, and it's really been. I don't want to say it's been a long time coming, but it's like, look, NFL players do a lot of dirt. Like, whether we know about it or whether we don't. But it's like they're going to start looking at NFL players through a whole bigger microscope. Like,
I mean, I would have figured that would have happened after you saw the Ray Rice video, and that was almost 10 years ago.
That's true. And he did it twice, mind you. He did it twice. Look, it's going to be one of those things where, look, we're going to start watching NFL players through a lot of a bigger spectrum, if you will. Like, look, y'all niggas can't be out here wilding out. Because y'all getting all this money and we expect you to conduct yourselves in a little bit better decorum, if you will. But and going in there showing your dick 26 times. You better sit at your house. Bring the girl to your house, make her sign an NDA, whatever. But you can't just be doing that, man. That's a little bit much, man.
Yo, you know what the shit remind me of? Remember the movie Bowfinger with Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin?
Yeah.
Remember at the end when he had the paper bag over his face and he showed he flashed the Laker girls' dick.
But that's why I say, like, it's gonna come down to the NFL period. Because look, he's not the only one who was doing that. What they caught Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots. Same thing.
Yeah, he at a massage parlor.
So you mean to tell me this young black man can't get his dick wet if he want to? Not 26 times, mind you. Not 26 times. They caught Robert Kraft once.
And you see how quickly that shit.
He did.
You see how quickly that shit faded away, right?
Oh yeah, Robert Kraft got dumb money.
I was going to say that's the difference between being a millionaire and a billionaire.
Yes, correct. Like that shit got stuck on the rug. If anything, she probably worked for Kraft right now.
But then think about this. Think about what's been going on with fucking Washington's owner, Daniel Snyder.
Daniel Snyder. Yep, same shit.
This motherfucker get called in by Congress.
Yes. Yep. Ain't no way he dodged in that one. He's screwed.
And to be honest with you, because they had the first Congress hearing, which he wasn't there. One of the Congress ladies was pretty much they were telling Roger Goodell, remove him from the NFL, basically saying make him get rid of Washington, make him get rid of the Commanders.
Yes.
And he said, I don't have the authority to make him sell his team. So he can't do
the hell he don't.
He can't do nothing about the rich white billionaire. But this young black millionaire, he gonna bring the hammer down hard on him.
He gonna make an example out of him.
Yep.
It's the same way when Trump was in office, and then magically, we don't get Kaepernick.
Yep.
You could do something when it's in your power to. You could do something when it does you a favor, shit like that. And Deshaun Watson gonna be made an example of. So yeah, I do think he ain't gonna play for the whole year.
Because as far as Daniel Snyder goes, the Washington was pretty much the Commanders / Redskins / football team, whatever fuck you want to call them. They were pretty much a cesspool for sexual harassment.
Correct.
Almost as like I think maybe one of the first orders of the day for Washington was grab a titty.
That's it. They had that. They had the Trump playbook down before Trump even had it.
I don't mean to laugh, but
that's pretty much where Trump got it from. He was hanging out at a couple of Commander games. I could do that? Like, no, not really, but they've been doing it for years. So have at it. Have at it. Why not?
And to be honest with you, I think Congress could be doing so many things more important, more than having a hearing about Daniel Snyder and sexual harassment.
And taking away abortion, right? Yeah,
exactly.
They probably could be.
Exactly.
but they don't. So
exactly.
It's one of their off days. It's a light day in Congress.
And I'm not downplaying the sexual harassment. Dude should be out of the NFL. And if Roger Goodell can't remove him the way Adam Silver could remove Donald Sterling in the NBA, then that's just fucked up on the NFL's part.
Right.
And one reason why I believe none of the owners have voted to have Daniel Snyder removed is Daniel Snyder, I think, has a lot of dirt on everybody.
Oh, correct. He's one of them ones. He stay in a circle for an exact reason. Like, if you motherfuckers turn on me, guess what? I'm taking all y'all with me. Ha!
I honestly believe you right on the money with that.
Yeah.
I believe he got dirt on Jerry Jones, Kraft, Shad Khan, the owner for the Falcons. I believe he got dirt on all of them. And he probably said just that.
They all hang in the same circle. You got to figure it's like, look, they all run in the same pack.
Oh, yeah, the good old boys club.
The good old boys club, so it ain't hard to get because they all doing the same dirt. So it's kind of easy.
The Miami Dolphins. You got the owner of the Miami Dolphins paying the coach to lose.
Yeah. Hey, look. Oh, and the owner for the Browns. Which that one I didn't buy because it was like they were losing anyway. So, you got to hit me with something harder than that.
Yeah, exactly. They stunk.
They weren't in danger of winning the game. So, who was they playing? Pittsburgh? It's 50-50 on that one, but
exactly.
It was coming out to lose. Reality.
Exactly. Pretty much Roger Goodell is the fall guy for the owners. This motherfucker make about $60 million a year to be the fall guy. They're doing all of this messed up stuff, and they're saying, and all the owners are saying is, don't look at us, look at him.
Correct, because he owns the NFL.
No, he don't own. He's just the commissioner of the NFL because he technically works for the owners. That's why I said he's their fall guy. That's why he don't have the power to remove Daniel Snyder because Daniel Snyder is his boss.
Exactly. That's how money works. He's the face of the NFL.
Yeah, and he's the fall guy too.
Yes, behind the scenes, they making the power moves.
That's why they don't want no black dudes up in there owning it.
That's why they don't. That's why they can't.
You see, my Broncos just got sold for $4.5 billion. They got sold to fucking Walmart.
A company with billions to burn.
Yeah, the Walton family bought them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it won't be hard for me to find any more Broncos gear.
Well, there you go. But that's how they keep it quiet. They put a couple of black faces up in there. Yeah, we keeping it diverse. We got a black head coach. We got a black assistant coach. But how many black owners do we got?
Zip.
There it is. Count that on one hand. Didn't even take you a second to think about it, did it?
No, because there's only in the major professional sports, NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. There's only one black owner.
Ta-da!
And can you guess who that black owner is?
I cannot, sir.
You see his symbol.
Michael. Oh, yeah. Michael Jordan. No.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah. Jay-Z is a partial owner.
Nah, man, don't nobody. They're a bunch of partial owners. I mean, fuck. Usher's partial owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Man, don't nobody count that shit. There's only one majority black owner in the major North American sports, and that's Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah.
And to
he
say
got money to compete with them too.
Yeah, but to say that he's been a crappy owner would be an understatement. Because the Charlotte Hornets suck year after year after year.
Yeah. But at the same time, he was at their table.
I give him props for owning the team. You know, he just doesn't make good basketball decisions outside to me of drafting LaMelo Ball. I mean, but he doesn't make good basketball choices as far as a personnel standpoint.
Which is really shitty considering the man's got a basketball pedigree.
Yeah, but see, the issue with athletes, all-time great athletes like him, is why he hasn't been a good owner as far as basketball personnel, why Magic Johnson wasn't a good coach when he tried to coach the Lakers. Players can't do what the fuck they did. That's the hard part. You think they can, but, you know, Michael Jordan is probably thinking, hey, do this, that, and the third. I could do it. Magic Johnson was like, hey, do this, that, and the third. I could do it, but nigga, they not you.
Yeah, they don't have your level of talent.
Yeah, they're not you.
You got to take these guys, young guys who ain't in their prime, who don't have the skill set to try to expect them to do legendary skill set type shit.
That's why the best former players who are now coaches or GMs are people who were the role players. Maybe an all-star game or two. That's why, Steve Kerr, Danny Ainge. The only all-time great basketball player who was a damn good coach too at the NBA level that I can remember was Larry Bird.
Oh yeah, well Bird could take.
Bird was a great coach.
Yeah, Bird was a hell of a good coach.
Bird was a hell of a coach. He's the only one because all of the other all-time great players who tried to be coaches, Isaiah was decent. Isaiah Thomas was okay. He was respectable. Isaiah
didn't have no temper. Isaiah didn't have no ego like that.
Yeah, he was respectable.
Yeah.
But role players or very quiet star players like Dumars was a good exec for Detroit. Steve Kerr was a great exec for Phoenix before he became a great coach with the Warriors. Danny Ainge has been great for Boston. But that's really the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head. And as far as coaches, like the coach for the Celtics, Udoka, he was a role player in San Antonio. You know, Willie Green for New Orleans, role player with the Clippers with Chris Paul and Doc Rivers and them. You know, those are the best actual coaches. But the all-time greats, the Magics, the Michaels, like maybe LeBron might make a good coach or a good GM, maybe.
We'd have to see over time with him.
LeBron ain't trying to be no coach or no GM. LeBron trying to be an owner.
He's trying to be an owner. Now, that right there, I'd be interested to see.
But I just want to see another minority owner. I want to see an African-American owner in the football landscape. But I'm telling you, they're going to bend over backwards to make sure that shit don't happen.
Yeah, to keep them out. That's just how the world works. It's like you can't combat money, especially with us, as far as we go. There's plenty of billionaires out there. Well, millionaires. We don't have too many black billionaires in the foot. Well, we got billionaires, actually. We got millionaires.
Oh, no, well, let's see. LeBron just became technically a billionaire. Kanye, Jay-Z, and Beyonce put together. Oprah, Bob Johnson, the dude actually who was trying to buy the Broncos. I'm talking about, I mean, that's, I can't remember the dude's name. Bob Johnson, the dude who used to own the Bobcats before he sold the team to Michael Jordan. But I forget the dude's name, who was the black dude who was trying to buy the Broncos. Magic is like right on the cusp. I don't even think Magic really gives a fuck. He's like right. He's close. Oh yeah, Kanye. How'd that happen?
Kanye makes a lot of smart business decisions.
He does.
He's a smart businessman. He calls himself a genius. Well, if you're close to a billionaire, he's a billionaire yourself. Obviously, he does. He just don't know what the fuck to say out of his mouth. They really don't.
But you know, these like owners like Robert Kraft and Daniel Snyder, they show they dick all the time to people.
All the time.
And but Deshaun Watson is gonna have to take the punishment for every habitual dick shower who owns a team.
That's it. He's gonna be made an example of. So yeah, I honestly and truly, I do think he's getting that year. He's gonna have to. He's going to be the sacrificial lamb for every other black dude or whoever thought they was going to stand up and rise and figure he's going to be another Dominican Sue. As much as I hate Sue at times, I understand Sue to a level of the motherfucker's intelligent, knows his craft, but just as a hothead, do what he want type motherfucker. And don't feel the rules apply to him, so to speak. But when it comes down to it, they're going to make an example out of him, as they were any other black dude in football. Got all the talent in the world. But Watson, yeah, he's going to get that year, if not more. And they're going to fine him, of course. Usual NFL fine, if not more. Yeah, he's going to get that year, bro. No 8 games, no 4 games like they did with Brady or anything like that. He gonna get that full year.
Well, what I'm saying, but the only what I'm curious about, because I do believe that the initial suspension is going to be a year, but like you said earlier, will he appeal it?
He could. What? You know, the appeals process is lengthier than the trial itself. And then with the appeals process, how that works, he's going to have to fight the original decision. And then when he appeals, let's say he wins the appeal, guess who has the right to appeal at that point? The NFL could appeal. And then you're just going back and forth with appeals. Because maybe you didn't like your appeal, then you fight and appeal it. Then you win it. Guess what? The NFL might appeal and be like, no, we don't feel that's right. Then they come back and they appeal that. Then they win it. Then it's just a back and forth with the appeals process. Now you're at a stalemate. And then you maybe come to a middle ground both parties can live with. All right, now here comes this group that comes and say, oh, y'all let Deshaun Watson off with a slap on the wrist. We don't like that. We boycotting your product. Now the NFL is going to risk to lose money.
Yeah, women. The women fans. Yeah.
Correct. And you know he ain't fitting to lose no money. So now you're right back at point A.
But see, and I don't disagree with that. Here's the only thing about it. See, this is the cold reality that people are gonna actually have to face about the end game of this situation. Is whether it's this season or next season, Deshaun Watson will play football once again.
Correct.
Deshaun Watson will be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns eventually. Deshaun Watson will make $230 million guaranteed money.
Gonna get it. So
what are you going to do once this suspension is handed down? Are you going to do what you did when Michael Vick was getting signed to Team Tim? Are you going to be lined up outside the stadium with boycott signs? Because here's the cold reality of the situation. For starters, Deshaun Watson needs to seek help and seek help fast.
Like now.
Like yesterday. because and he a quiet dude. Them quiet motherfuckers you always gotta look out for. But the bottom line is, a year from now, you may still be talking about this, but he's gonna play.
Yes.
And when all will be forgotten with the majority of people, because they're gonna be some people who never forget, because those people who he wanted a happy ending for and it didn't end up too happy for them, they ain't never gonna forget, and they should never forget. And maybe kicking him in the balls a couple of times would suffice. I don't know. But
I don't wish nobody kicked that man in the balls. That shit hurt.
He skeeted. Some of these women, he skeeted in their face, in their chest.
Well, hey, look, I heard the allegations. I read the charges and everything. But in order for you to get skeeted on in your face and your chest and everything, that take a minute. So you had to be a willing participant for this man to skeet your chest. I don't care if he was unwilling or whatever. Call me the bad guy, but you had to physically just force yourself to sit there, check your text messages, whatever you was doing while he was just beating his shit or whatever, or while you were beating his shit. I don't know what the situation was. I wasn't there.
That's actually, you know what? And trust me, nobody's trying to be the bad guy, but that's a really good point. Like,
right. He's not just gonna be. He held me hostage while he beat all on my face. What was you doing though? Was you trying to escape? I mean, did you have somewhere else to be? Did somebody call you and be, hey girl, what you doing? Oh, I'm just being held hostage by Deshaun Watson while he forcefully beat off in my face. Come on now. What was you doing? What was you doing? You ain't had nowhere to be? Then he'd be like, oh no, you ain't going nowhere till I finish this beat.
You ain't going nowhere till I get this nut off.
Till I get this nut off. Hey, like, come on, man. We know, B. Well, you know. It's gonna take a minute for that shot to get off.
Yeah, man, look.
It's gonna take a second. It's gonna take a minute, too. And then you gonna stay in there and rush me back. Well, you better hurry up because I got a nail appointment. No.
Hey man, I swear if these allegations are true, he is a nasty human being.
That's true. That's true. I'm not taking away from that fact. But if you sat there,
my question to Deshaun would be, were you rejected a lot when you were a teenager? Like,
right.
Like, were you very insecure as a teenager? I mean, you were a football player for a long time, so I'm pretty sure there was some people who would have willingly beat your shit or would have willingly laid down with you. Like, I just don't I don't understand the fetish of some people. But let me get back to my point. The cold hard fact is that through all these court cases and all of these settlements and all of these graphic descriptions of the incidents in question, the first touchdown pass that he throws in that stadium in Cleveland, most will be forgiven from a public standpoint.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
That's the cold hard. That's the cold hard fact of the shit.
Yeah. Right now he's gonna be a villain when he suits up, and God forbid Cleveland has a winning season. Then it's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge at that point.
They'll probably pay for hookers for him.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Deshaun going to get a massage. Look, I'll pay for it. Matter of fact, I got some girls in the crib right now. You trying to come back to the house?
Yeah.
Like that type shit. Yeah.
That's the cold, hard fact of that business. Because at the end of the day, all Roger Goodell is thinking about is business. All the Cleveland Browns is thinking about is business.
That's it.
All the lawyers are thinking about is business.
It's business. That's it.
That's the cold, hard fact of the shit, man.
That's the name of the game. That's it.
That's the cold, hard fact of it. All that's being thought about is business. And it sucks for the young ladies because if these young ladies truly are victims, well, for one, you settled. So, you know, you did settle.
So, you did settle.
You know.
So, not to say they lesser victims or anything else.
Right.
But the 20 who did settle, it sucks because if he did do these allegations, then they got to carry that. I don't wish that on nobody.
Nope.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Your bank account is just a little bit fatter.
Yeah, you got a little weight on you now. You got a little weight on you. For whatever reasons you settled, all right. No, nobody's judging. Nobody judging.
I'm not judging. If I was the Cleveland Browns, I would redo his contract and say you have to use the team masseuse.
True that.
You have no choice, motherfucker. You have the masseuse, the in-house masseuse that we have is the one who gonna be working on your body. Unless you hire your own masseuse and we have to meet her or him, whatever.
That's it. And you pay for it out your pocket.
And you paying for it out your pocket.
Yeah, we're not paying for you. You're not getting separate checks aside from your salary to pay for a massage.
And we ain't giving you no NDOs, because that's one reason why the Houston Texans are in trouble now, because they saying they gave this motherfucker with every masseuse a non-disclosure, a NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. Well, that's a red flag right there. You getting a massage and you need a non-disclosure agreement? What the hell you about to do?
So that means that right there puts them on a barrel of hot water. That means they knew.
That's what I'm exactly.
Go down.
Exactly. What the hell you finna do? If you just getting a massage, you want everybody to shut the fuck up about your massage? What kind of massage you getting?
Right. Like, bro, is there a 15-year-old Korean hooker that you get a massage?
Not a 15-year-old. Shut up. Not a
like,
15.
Bro, you going to jail.
For real.
We got to sign off on this. You going to jail. We want no parts of this. Bro, don't even come to training tomorrow because we don't need you.
Yeah. And that's probably why Baker Mayfield, that's got to be one reason why Baker Mayfield is so in his feelings. Aside from the fact that he pretty much sacrificed his body last season for Cleveland to diss him. But not only did they say, no, we want another quarterback, they got a quarterback with extremely bad legal problems rather than you.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, now that all this is going down, and potentially, more than likely, he can be gone for another season. And guess what? They probably going to have to come crawling back in hands and knees just to get Baker Mayfield to play for another season.
Oh, he just said that yesterday in an interview. He said they would have to come back to me in order. He said, because as far as I'm concerned, we've both moved on. They would have to come back to me. See, Baker Mayfield won't be petty about the shit. He want to see Baker Mayfield. To me, is going about this all the wrong way. I can understand his level of frustration and the level of disrespect that he's felt. Because again, he got hurt week 2 of last season. For all intents and purposes, his season should have been over. But he wanted to go out and play injured, look like the tough guy, saying, okay, thinking the Cleveland Browns are going to take care of him on the back end. They did not. And like I said, not only did they not take care of him, they went out and got a quarterback who has extremely bad legal problems.
Yeah.
That's the biggest slap in the face. Not only do we not want you, we're going to get a quarterback who might not be able to play for us next season.
That's it.
So I understand. I understand the level of disrespect, but you need to handle this as a professional. You're still a professional court athlete. Handle it as a professional. You got to get out your feelings sometimes. They still owe you $18.5 million. If Deshaun Watson's not able to play, newsflash: has anybody traded for Baker Mayfield? No. The market is telling you that these teams don't think you're worth a lot. They would rather wait.
You're carrying it right now. You ain't gonna play for nobody.
Right. They would rather wait for Cleveland to cut you so they could sign you for free than trade. They not even trading a 6th-round pick for Baker Mayfield. So that should let him know, okay, maybe I need to reevaluate my stance. Okay, maybe he should handle this as a professional. If Deshaun is suspended for a year, go in there and play for Cleveland. Try to ball out and get your dollars back up.
That's it.
Get your dollars back up instead of you being in your feelings and sitting at home whining to your fine ass wife.
Fair.
Just like I said yesterday about Kyrie Irving, because there was still the issue of, well, is Kyrie Irving going to opt out and become a free agent because Brooklyn's not offering him the extension? Kyrie Irving over the last 3 years of basketball doesn't deserve no motherfucking max contract. He's been an embarrassment to a star NBA player. He's found every reason outside of injury to not play basketball. No team in their right mind is giving Kyrie Irving a maximum extension. And I said this yesterday on the podcast. I said, if I were Kyrie Irving, I would opt in. You would still be making $36.5 million. I would opt in, make that $36.5 million for 1 year, ball out, actually be there to play basketball, and then next season somebody else would give you a max deal or something close to a max deal. And oh wow, by the magical powers that be, this morning Kyrie Irving says, yeah, I'm gonna opt in and play that 1 year for 36.5. Oh, you think? It's about being a motherfucking professional. Get out your bitch ass feelings. And like I said, I understand that. Trust me, they disrespected the fuck out of Baker Mayfield. But dog,
they did everything but spit on his ass.
Pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much.
But right now, you're not gonna get shit the way you going. You're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna be playing next year, right? Sitting right beside Deshaun Watson at home.
Exactly.
The Cleveland Browns.
You're like, why? Like, hey, Deshaun, Baker, hey, why you not playing? Oh, nobody think I'm good enough. Hey, Deshaun, why you playing? I showed my dick to a bunch of people.
That's it, because I'm a habitual dick shower. Deshaun gonna be sitting right beside you, be like, "You showed your dick to 26 people too?" Nah, don't nobody want me to play for him. Baker ain't paying no attention to none of this shit. He was like, "Ew, was that what you did?"
Yeah, and then Baker Mayfield's wife come in and be like, "He better not show his dick to 26 people and shit," and I'd be like, "Yes, ma'am." Yes, ma'am.
Man, why don't you come back here and give me a massage?
He'll ask Baker Mayfield's wife, "You want to give me a massage?" Baker Mayfield will pull out a gun. All right, that's it.
That's enough of this. Get out my house. Good, I'm out. No more football Sundays over here.
This is supposed to be football Sunday, and you want to turn it into Sunday Fun Day.
That's it. No, I mean Baker, he stands a lot to gain if he get his shit together.
He really does, because again, the market tells you what these teams think you are worth, and nobody's thinking that much of Baker Mayfield.
Right, like you said, if he shut his hole, apologize. I mean, it's going to be a tough apology for him. But like, look, I've been handling this shit wrong. I want to play. They need me. Like you said, ball out. Have a decent season. He ain't got to take him to the playoffs, nothing like that. He just got to do better than he did.
No, I would try. If I was Baker Mayfield, I would try my best. I would try my best to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Fair.
Because think about it, bro. If you play for Cleveland this season, you ain't gonna be back next season because they've already guaranteed $230 million to this other dude. So why not? You have nothing to lose. I would play like I was Heisman Trophy winning Baker Mayfield. Yeah, because think about it. The Colts could have traded for you. Nope, they wanted Matt. They got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is old. Washington could have got him. Nope, they went and got Carson Wentz. Really? The Seahawks could trade for you. They say, no, we're happy with Geno Smith.
Oh, God. I thought Geno was dead. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, I thought Geno Smith was dead.
Right.
Fuck. Like, damn, he's really the bottom of the pecking order.
Yeah.
He's really the bottom of the pecking order.
Like, we're happy with Geno Smith and Drew Lock. And I'm a Broncos fan. And I couldn't stand no motherfucking Drew Lock. I'll take Baker Mayfield before Drew Lock. But that's
turnover machine.
Yeah, and that's so the league is telling Baker Mayfield, we don't think highly of you, sir.
Nah, you can't get it done. In pressure situation, in any situation, we don't think you can get the job done.
We don't think highly of you, sir. Your organization doesn't think highly of you because they went and brought in a quarterback who just a year ago might have been going to jail.
That's it. Hell, at any given minute might be going to jail.
Right.
At halftime, this motherfucker might go buy some coke. Apparently, we got news that Deshaun Watson purchased what we call an 8-ball of cocaine and is about to do 8 years.
Right. They don't think highly of you. So how can you reverse the narrative? How can you change the narrative? You have to be a team player and say, "Hey, okay, let's let bygones be bygones, and I'll play this one last year for you guys while you guys after this season, you guys pay your habitual dick shower $230 million."
Yeah. Let Cleveland eat that.
And the only word of advice I would give to the Cleveland Browns, never tell Deshaun Watson to rock out with your cock out, because he'll do it.
He'll do it. That's one dude you ain't have to worry about following directions. He'll do it. We got no problem with that. Yeah, man, Baker's got a long way to go. He's one of them college quarterbacks that, hell, is really still in the NFL. Think about it. Shit.
I mean, he took them to the playoffs in 2020, but I mean, but last season was such a fall off, and of course he was injured. I mean, he'd have been better off by just after week 2 just saying, "Bro, I'm injured. I can't play.
I can't do it." Yeah, just let me heal up, and maybe I can come back if we somehow get to the playoffs, or save it for another season.
Yeah.
Save it for another season. It's Cleveland. They'll forgive us. We always got the next season. We always got the next one. But now, I mean, shit. This soap opera's turned out to be even better than the D.L. Hewley and Monique beef.
I know that shit. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, but it just shows that like a lot of bullshit that didn't need to be, and it shouldn't have turned the way it did. Shame on all involved parties. Well, just hurt, but still. Just her.
Yeah, because I heard Monique was the one that was tripping.
Yeah, about a contract shit, man. She's been the headliner.
About being the headliner, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about ego, man. That's all about ego.
Her name than D.L. Hewley.
That's all about ego. That's all about ego.
And then she started tripping on stage and talking about the man's wife and talking about the man's kids.
I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all about ego.
Damn it. But it ties in to this right here. It's like, look, you can't have the biggest ego on a giant, man. Like, look, let that shit ride, bro. If you want to play football and you want to continue to play football, you got to eat this one, champ.
Yeah.
Got to eat it. You're going to have to eat it.
Yeah.
Cleveland ain't going to eat it because Cleveland this year was Cleveland. And, I mean, he could change the team next year. He could change the team dynamic. Possibly. But after that, then you're on your own. If you make a positive impact towards the team, look, let's say Cleveland makes playoffs. Then his stock value immediately rises.
Right. And that tough division too, right. You make the playoffs, matter of fact, if you come close to making the playoffs, your value, if your numbers are respectable, you know what I mean, your value goes up.
Value's up. That's all you need. Just to get your value, your name out of people's mouth where it don't make them sick. Like when people say Baker Mayfield, it don't make it sound like they're throwing up a hot dog.
Right. Just be a professional.
That's it. But right now, people don't stand him like they can't stand Deshaun Watson right now.
And he ain't even show his dick to nobody.
But that we know of.
Except
he's at home right now.
Better not have been nobody except his fine-ass wife.
I tell you. So, I mean, it's just one of those goddamn things where he need to do the right thing. Deshaun Watson didn't need to do the right thing, but that left him a long time ago.
Deshaun Watson need counseling, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needs the same counseling that they probably gave giving to Cosby right about now. But you know, he need to do the right motherfucking thing. He can play football at least, but right now they don't want to fuck with him.
Nope.
They do not want to fuck with him. So that's why he on the back burner. That's what made me think. I was like, why he been getting an excuse from OTAs? Why he been excused from training camps?
Because they didn't want him around.
They don't want him around. Exactly. Like, bro, you got that negative vibe. You keep that shit at your house.
Yeah, we're dealing with a guy who has a beat off problem that's more important than you.
Right, exactly. But if he soaks that shit up, then starts coming back and start playing some old school football.
Bruh,
You know what I'm saying? Start throwing that ball around.
If you a Cleveland Browns teammate, are you dapping up Deshaun Watson?
Oh man, no. I'm treating him like he was patient number 1 of COVID. Patient 0. Be like, bro, 6 feet. Nah. I'm not even in the huddle with him. Man, you can text me what the play is. I'll be there. I'm already in the lineup.
He come up to give you a 5, like, wait a minute. Is that your jerk-off hand?
I'm treating him like he ambidextrous, like he doing it with both hands. Nah, I'm already at the line waiting for the ball to snap. Text me what the play gonna be. I'll read it. I'll give you the okay joint, and we good. No, don't touch me, man. Dirty dick beating bastard. Nah, bro. If I dap that man up once, man, I gotta lose both hands.
Hey, look. Let's keep it 100. Every man has done it, but good Lord, it's not made public.
Nah, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I'm not dapping his hand up, dog. Nah, I beat my hands. Hell, supposed later I want to beat off. Man, I done touch you with your beat off hands like you helped me beat off. No, dog, I can't do it. Nah, I got to kill myself after that. Nah. I immediately have to die. Do not pass go. Immediately take this bullet. Nope. No, dog. He's patient 0 as far as COVID goes. Motherfucker just be around in the showers and smell like goddamn nut sacks and Marlboro shorts. Nah.
Oh,
I'm all right. I'll be looking at him like this. Bro, you know what you did. You know what you did? I don't care if they say not guilty. I just immediately, every time he comes around, just cut him the evil eye and have a beer in my hand for no odd reason at random times. Like, bro, I know they said not guilty, but you know what you did, nigga. That nigga got to take showers last when everybody else leaves.
Like, you know what you did.
You know what you did, you dirty.
And like in the movie, you just hang up a sign on his door. I know.
Yeah, I know. We all know. We all know. You just had you a good attorney. That's all that is. That's like 5 years ago, I still carry that shit. Fuck that shit. Nah. No. I ain't finna let it ride either. Nope. Nah, fuck you. I'm innocent though. No, nigga, you ain't innocent. You been to church lately? Exactly. I'm looking at him like Miss Johnson with the big ass hat who always sit in the front row of church. Nah.
Oh snap.
I ain't fucking with you, bro. Nah, go ahead.
I'm serious. I'm putting that in the.
Nope. Nope. I know how that shit ended last time with you, bro. No. Nah, I'm good. I'm going home and sit down and read the Bible. I'm doing nothing of the sorts with you, Deshaun.
Oh, but I'm telling you, I'm putting in the contract. Mandatory team masseuse.
Yeah.
Mandatory, bro. For real.
Yeah, because that cat, he way out of control.
Matter of fact, deactivate your Instagram account.
Yeah. Facebook, the whole 9. Like, bro, if we need you, we gonna call you. Give him an old rotary phone.
Right.
He can't even have a smartphone. You getting a dumb phone.
Smartphone, dumb nigga.
Dumb nigga. Like, nope, he getting a rotary phone. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna call you. We'll send up a pigeon with a note on it.
Like, nigga, you getting a landline. You're not even having a cell phone. You're getting a landline. Oh my goodness.
Oh, bro, we can't fuck with you like that, bro.
Exactly.
You dangerous. You dangerous when you left up to your own devices, bro. You dangerous. Dangerous, dumb nigga with money. That's a bad combination.
Woo.
That is a badass combination. That nigga just go buck wild. I mean, we've had some dumb motherfuckers come to the NFL the past, I don't know, let's give it take 10 years.
10? You remember the Cowboys of the 90s? Woo-hoo.
Ooh, boy. Them is a violent group of niggas right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. What was it? Was that old boy that...
Leon Lett.
Head in the couch with the gun.
Nate Newton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, boy? Them. Woo.
With somebody. Like, I can say that about Jerry Jones. He might not like a nigga, but he loved him a violent nigga.
Boy, if social media was out, all them niggas would have been in jail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They would have been the third string offensive lineman blocking for Emmitt Smith. Emmitt would have averaged goddamn 10 yards a game.
That's it.
Troy Aikman would have been sacked 12 times in a quarter.
In a quarter. Look, Jerry Jones probably put that in their contract.
Hell yeah.
And look, the more aggressive you are, the more money you're going to make.
Why is the Cowboys' offensive line and defensive line suspended and Michael Irvin suspended? Let me see. Drug use, domestic abuse, drug use, weapons charge. Yep. Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Cowboys.
Yep.
Cowboys. Yep.
And this is supposed to be America's team. Well, this is America.
This is America. Charles Gambino said it. It's America.
Oh, man. Well, bro.
While I go stab somebody. Let me go rob this liquor store. Get behind the wheel and be my getaway driver. Shut up. I got some runs to make. Now hold this bag while I dish out this coat. This is America.
This is America.
This is it. Nah, it was that. We covered the big Mayfield joint. Deshaun's stupid ass. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it, bro. Yeah, I'm about to get on up out of here and get ready to make these kids some dinner. But yeah, man, I've been looking at my phone this whole time to see if any news came down on the shit, and I ain't seen nothing.
That's interesting. You figure well, not a big deal in terms of the world and shit, but I mean, as far as football goes, I mean, well, this is one thing that's coming out. It definitely will set precedents for like NFL and conduct goes, because this is extreme right as far as conduct in the NFL goes. This is if they ain't had no rule book as far as shit goes, they will now. They going to now. Like, nigga did what? Motherfuckers coming out of college. You mean I can't do that? God damn it. I had a plan. As soon as I touch down with the team, I'm going to get a massage. No, you're not, motherfucker. No, you're not.
Right.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're stupid. You're young. You think you got a little bit of money. You're not going to do shit. You're going to sit your dumb ass in here and you're going to memorize the playbook. Dumb ass motherfucker. I don't know what it is with you young quarterbacks from college or you young whatever from college thinking you get some money and you can go beat up your girlfriend. Hashtag Johnny Manziel.
Exactly.
Whatever became of him?
I think he's a quarterback in a fan-controlled football league.
Oh, so nothing. All right, good. That's what he get. Nothing. Great. That's what he fucking gets. That bastard. Terrible. His parents got money though.
That's what did him in. He was so. I mean, he was so privileged. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Don't make no damn sense. That motherfucker walked away with no charges? No charges? God damn it. I was like, can we make something stick? I mean, this is when you need a cop. Like, man, can we plant some drugs on him?
Yep.
Oh.
The motherfucking family got that oil money, man.
Yeah. Well, no, it was the daddy on the oil field. The mama was a lawyer or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro. Hey, once you say oil money, you good.
True. You ain't got to really do shit. That motherfucker can go outside. He could be a Deshaun Watson his damn self, walk around and slap motherfuckers with his dick.
Oh, yeah.
But his daddy got oil money. All right, I guess I got to take this.
His daddy got oil money, and he hung out with black people.
Damn. True that. Yeah, I guess he was set, wasn't it? Fuck. All right. Feel like Dr. Claw. Next time, Gadget.
Yeah.
Next time. Yeah. But for all you young folks listening in right now, we'll explain the reference to you another time.
Right, exactly.
Just laugh. It's funny. Just fucking laugh. It's fucking funny.
Exactly. But any parting shots, bro, before we get out of here?
And I heard you don't be a habitual dick shower.
Hey.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. I can eat you out, bitches. We'll keep it short and simple this week. Go get y'all something to drink. Be nice to each other. Treat the world all right. Don't be out there showing your dick to people that don't want to see your dick. God damn it, you sons of bitches.
You have to understand how important that is. You cannot show your penis to people who don't want to see it.
Yeah, you really can't. You might think it's a hard way to be, but it's really that simple. It really is.
You can maybe get away with it when you're a teenager, but when you're a grown ass man, it don't fly no more.
It doesn't, because that will get you arrested and put on trial.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Like when they tell you to drink, no means no. It's a reason they tell you no means no.
And I was a person who, as a teenager, flashed a lot of people. But as an adult, that doesn't fly.
It doesn't. That will get you in some serious heat. You do not want that smoke, folks. You do not want that smoke. Trust. Keep your shit underneath the towel. Matter of fact, I challenge everybody, if you're going to get a massage, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
$80. If you're paying $40 for a massage, you're probably getting a shitty massage anyway.
Really? Matter of fact, if you're looking for Instagram girls who aren't even licensed to give massages, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, you're getting robbed. Just saving you the time and trouble right now. If you're paying $40 for a massage, you're getting robbed. Before you even get over there, I just helped you out. You're going to get robbed. You're going to get robbed.
Mm-hmm.
Her dude going to be there, and you're going to get robbed for your little $40.
Strong
might have
possibility.
an extra $20, you're getting robbed.
Strong possibility. Strong. Yeah.
Be strong. You be dick underneath the towel.
And understand that a happy ending for you is not always a happy ending for her.
That's it. And for the ladies out there, I'll just say I come on for the fellas and everything. I got to be multicultural in the year 2022. Ladies, this goes for y'all. If you say a man is keeping you hostage and then you sit there and you let him finish on your face, don't you have someplace else to be? Serious. It's a whole girl going out. Y'all do the clubbing thing or something.
If you have access to another room, just go in that other room.
Don't you gotta go to the bathroom right now or something? Don't you have to pee or something?
That's the last place you go is the bathroom, because he might need some toilet paper to catch that shit on.
Right. But ain't no nigga keeping you hostage while you sit there and just beat this shit right on your face and your chest. Come on now, man. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. Holding you hostage while I'm standing there and you on your knees or whatever, and you just sit there. Oh, he held me hostage. No, I'm not. If anything, you kind of in the way.
I can honestly sit here and say that as a man in my 30s, I've never done that before, and I don't have no desire to. Because that just seems wrong. It does. I'm serious.
I mean, hey. Different strokes, different roads, folks. But I mean, hey. It happens. It happens.
Oh, my goodness. But we thank you for letting us take up an hour of y'all time. Good, David. I'm going to get at you, homie.
What up? Hey, man, love y'all, man, for real, man. Y'all be safe out there, careful with everything you do. Again, be someplace else. Don't be waiting for that.
Yeah.
You're a terrible person, but God still love you, so it's fine.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. As long as God love you, it's cool.
And love yourself first, and make sure you love yourself as well. And don't be in the same room if it's not going to be a happy ending for you.
That's it. You both got to have a happy ending. That's a good one to finish on, bro. You captured it right there. If he getting a happy ending, you got to get a happy ending too.
There you go. That way you're equal.
We'll finish on that.
That way you're equal. Y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all later.